is up, guys? Patrick here at Spartansuppz.com with a supplement review on Insane Labz, #pre. This, as the name suggests, is a pre-workout from our good friends at Insane Labz. They are known for having some seriously good energy-based products in general, and pre-workouts in particular. So this is a completely transparent, open-label pre-workout supplement, which is very different from their I Am God and Psychotic. So we can see all the ingredients. So we're going to go over the breakdown of each of the ingredients, tell you what they do, the dosages, since we can now do that. We'll go over effects, absolutely, since it is a high energy or a stimulant based pre-workout, a mood altering one. We'll go over value for money, effects, my personal feedback on the product, flavors, mixability, etc. So let's not mess about, let's jump straight into it. On screen now, Panda is going to have a nutritional information panel for this here, #pre. Now, each one of these tubs has 30 serves and there is 8.8 grams of active ingredients. So this is a bit bigger, like significantly bigger serving size than you would find in, say, Psychotic, which many of you would know already from Insane. What's cool about this is the first sort of open label, transparently dosed product. So we can see each of the ingredients and the breakdown. Now, I've known that information previously, but not everyone knew that. So now we can really share, and you can follow along because it's all there right there on the label. So, kicking off with a little magnesium, a little sodium, a little potassium. That's going to help with the hydration and absorption of ingredients. Nice little addition to it. But the meat and potatoes of this, we've got beta-alanine, 3.2 grams. This is a buffer to hydrogen ions. It helps to prevent the build-up of lactate, which is a marker of fatigue. That is the clinically proven dosage of it, 3.2, which has been shown to be the most effective and the efficacious dose for that ingredient to buffer fatigue most effectively. This is going to allow you to push yourself harder for longer, so more muscular endurance and also recuperation in between sets as well, to reduce the cumulative fatigue throughout the workout, so you can work at a higher capacity for a longer period of time, aka do more damage, which is the whole point of a pre-workout, is to prime your body to be able to induce more damage / stimulus while you train, so you can then have more to get over and recover after you train. So excellent addition and absolute staple really in just about any pre-workout. Next up on the list, we've got 1 gram of Agmatine Sulfate. This is well and truly above the clinical dose. Clinical, we're looking like 250 to 750. 1000's obviously way over that. Looking more like double what you typically see in many pre-workouts. This is the decarboxylated version of arginine. It's got a much longer half-life. It'll last for a lot longer. What it does is it works as a vasodilator, so it increases nitric oxide production, widening the blood vessels so they can pump more blood to the working muscles. It's a very effective ingredient. The dose is fantastic, and you get juicy pumps. It allows the blood to flow to the muscles. So in addition to being good for the vanity, good for the ego, it's also excellent for performance because it helps to carry good nutrients in and get the toxins out of the muscle. The fatigue-inducing factors such as lactate helps to carry those out. So more blood delivers nutrients, so it's a good sort of the more of that we have circulating, the better. Next up on the list, we've got some L-taurine, also at 1 gram. L-taurine is a hydration factor. It also helps to numb your senses a little bit. It blunts signals just a little bit, which is a good thing because it's going to help blunt those signals of pain receptors and so on, so that you can sort of switch off, get in the zone and ignore those signals a little bit, or just have them sort of numb just a touch so you can push yourself harder for longer. Taurine's a great addition. It does get used quite a bit, especially when we are training. It gets depleted. It's very abundant, but it's also utilized quite a lot. So it's a massive dose, very efficacious, and a good addition to any stimulant-based product, in particular a higher energy pre-workout. Next on the list is some Betaine Anhydrous at 1000 megs or 1 gram. Betaine is excellent for improving muscle power. Now this is a little bit under the clinical dose, the full clinical dose. Ideally we want to see around the 2 to 2.5 grams, but still a good addition, and it's going to help increase muscle power. So it increases the production of carnosine, which helps you to make more, produce more energy and more force, but it also helps to stimulate with muscle protein synthesis post-workout. So that definitely ties in on a different pathway to the beta-alanine in creating a better performance boosting, more comprehensive performance boosting solution. Big fan of Betaine, definitely an underrated ingredient. Next up on the list, we are getting into the stimulant blend. Now, kicking off with Caffeine Anhydrous, 250 milligrams. This is a great dose without being over the top. Caffeine Anhydrous, pretty fast acting, got a life of sort of 60-90 minutes. Is it sort of like, 30 to 90 minutes is its sort of peak active period. So it's going to get going pretty quick, it's going to get you fired up, get you on point. It's a nice CNS stimulant, it'll have you feeling sharp, improve your reaction times, allow you to sort of be a bit more on point, give you that sort of hard-hitting energy, but not too over the top. Having too much caffeine anhydrous in particular, you get overexcited, you get a little bit cooked, you get the jitters, it'll cause you to crash generally for most people. Sweet spot for caffeine in terms of performance boosting and getting a great workout. Look at anywhere from like 150 to max, absolute max 300. This is sort of on the higher end of the mid-range of that spectrum, and you'll find that it hits a lot harder. Having more of caffeine anhydrous is just a not so intelligent way of stimulating it. Sort of like more is just not better. I really like this sweet spot of dosage, which we'll cover more in the effects. Next up on the ingredient list, we've got 150 megs of ampiberry. Ampiberry is a trademarked ingredient that is owned by Insane Labz. What it does, it works as a amplifier, I think is the best term for it, to amplify the effects of stimulants. So they hit a bit harder, keeps your nervous system feeling sharp and refreshed. It'll stop you, curb the build-up or the adaptogenic sort of side of the stimulant, so they continue to hit hard on consecutive workouts. Makes it feel a lot more intense than it really is, hit a little bit harder, and it also helps to smooth out the delivery so you don't get the jitters and you don't crash. Big fan of the ingredient, very cool compound, and I like that it gives you that sort of, you get that sort of hard-hitting methy type of feel without having any druggy type grey area stimulants which have a very big side effect. So great addition and a massive dose of that as well, which we'll get to in the effects. Next up on the list, we've got some cocoa tianol at 50 milligrams. This is a blend of basically the benefits of green tea and of the dark cacao chocolate. So you've got in terms of what you feel out of that ingredient, you're going to feel a great sense of well-being. You get a nice sort of smooth, calm, happy sort of an energy and focus. Feel really sharp. It's also a nice source of antioxidants as well, which helps to reduce some of the oxidative stress of exercise. But when combined with the stimulants and the ampiberry, you get a really feel-good, sort of sharp, hard-hitting, savage focus and energy that's very channeled at what you're doing, which we will cover more in the effects side. Next up on the list, we have some Infinergy at 50 milligrams. Infinergy is more commonly known as dicaffeine malate, so it's caffeine bound to malic acid, which helps to delay the response. Yield on the caffeine is a little bit lower as well. You don't yield the full amount, it's a little bit less actual net caffeine. But this is a slower acting form of caffeine. It takes about sort of 60 minutes or so to really fire up, but it's going to help more importantly, not so much for the workout performance, more so on the back end, sort of like allow you a nice transition from being here back to your normal self, a nice gradual step down. Really smooths out the overall effect, and I'm a big fan of the ingredient because it really works well in synergy with a faster acting form of caffeine. Speaking of, next up on the list is caffeine citrate at 50 milligrams. This is super fast acting. Think of it as like instant caffeine. Hits quick, gives you a very sharp sort of a sense of well-being and focus and so on. All the benefits of like caffeine anhydrous, but a little bit quicker. It's just a baby dose, 50 megs. It's going to give you a nice kick up the butt. You can feel real quick. So if you like something you can feel, and you get a great sort of like instantaneous effect from it, caffeine citrate does that very, very well. So good addition, and that combination of sort of super fast, decent fast, and slow caffeine allows you to have the best performance, the best of both worlds in terms of feel effect, mental alertness, and general stimulation without being, overcooked and having too much of a good thing. And last but not least on the list is some bioperin, which is more commonly known as black pepper extract at 5 milligrams. A nice little addition, helps with the absorption and utilization of the other ingredients in this here #pre. And that's what's in it. So it's quite a comprehensive pre-workout supplement. We've got ingredients there for delaying fatigue, for increasing muscle power, for adaptogenic / hydration benefits. Then we've got the focus agents in there. We've got some good stimulants, a very comprehensive stim and energy blend. And we've also got the addition of a big dose of agmatine for juicy pumps / performance boosting as well. So comparative to something like a psychotic, it's a much more comprehensive pre-workout, and there's a lot more sort of room to play with in the ingredient list since there is a bigger serving size. Let's mix a little bit up and we'll go over some of the effects. This comes in 3 flavors. It comes in a candy bomb, water bomb, and this here, blue bomb. The flavors are, water bomb is more like a sort of watermelon candy. Candy bomb is like a crushed candy rock sort of flavor, with a little bit of tang about it. This blue bomb I would best describe as a tropical blue, I would call it. Let me mix some of this up here. I've got about 400 mils cool calm H2O. This is a Spartan shaker. No blend of all. Powder is super fine. A couple of shakes, and let's see how this is mixed. Lovely blue color. Mixability is fantastic. There's no floaters, there's no chunks. When it comes to quality of powders and so on, Insane always a 10 out of 10, a solid 10. So, let's see what this tastes like. It's good. It's really good. It tastes like a sort of like a blue cocktail sort of thing. I don't drink cocktails. I'm terrible. I can't drink to save myself. But it's got a real tropical blue lemonade sort of taste about it. Flavor's great. I'm not going to have too much of it because it is pretty late at night at the moment. But the flavors are excellent. I've tried that and the water bomb. Haven't tried the candy bomb just yet in that particular product, but have in another. Flavors, stellar. 10 points. But in terms of the effects, this here, hashtag pre, which is exactly why you are taking it since it's a pre-workout. Overall, really good. I was comparative to psychotic, this is definitely a very comprehensive product. You've got ingredients to delay fatigue, to increase energy, to improve focus, to enhance pumps. It's a very well put together ingredient panel that are very complementary and synergistic of one another. So you get a much better workout overall. The Stimulant is not too crazy. It's not too much caffeine. If you are very caffeine sensitive, I would recommend starting out with half a serve because it is still a decently high energy product. But for myself, I typically do not like high energy pre-workouts. This was great. I really, really liked it. I've trained on it a bunch of times now. You just feel good. You train good, you feel good. The energy kicks in really, really quick. You feel this within minutes. You're drinking it, you can feel it sort of rushing through your body. The citrate kicks in like fast. You get the lip tingles, you get the tingles down the back of your head. Just get all fired up and ready to go in a very short period of time. So I've even taken as little as like half a serve, which I did earlier this evening when I trained in this here hashtag pre, and it was awesome. I just felt sharp, felt focused, a really clean energy. Definitely felt like you could feel it working. You feel like a strong sense of energy and focus and an urge to train, but it wasn't like a jittered, scattered sort of feeling. You were very much on point. The focus was great, energy was good, and you had a great workout. The pumps were really good. There's not a whole lot missing. You could sort of argue if you wanted, you can maybe have some sort of glycerol or something in there as a cell volumizer type of effect, but I mean, this is a very complete pre-workout. It is sort of quite a comprehensive one. It was like a true one scoop formula maximum. But if you wanted to stack it alongside something like Insane Veins or another non-stim product, you could definitely do that as well. In terms of bang for your buck, there is 30 serves in one of these. Retails at $69.95, $2.33 a serve. Value for money is on point. When you look at what's in a serve, and especially when you compare this to, say, Psychotic, Psychotic is a much smaller serving size, but there is a few more serves. Personally, I would lean towards, I think this is a more comprehensive product. And if you're looking for something that ticks all the boxes and a one-stop formula, this has got pumps and performance and focus and so on. So it ticks a lot more boxes than a Psychotic, and it probably, I think, suits a wider range of people, being a little bit less mental on the stim side. So all in all, big tick of approval for the hashtag pre. This is going into my supplement rotation, definitely. Have thoroughly enjoyed it and had excellent feedback on it from everyone else in the crew who has tried it so far as well. Flavor's good, effects is good, very consistent, and a bit more well-rounded because it's not quite as stim heavy. It's something you can take on a daily basis, whereas something maybe like Psychotic might be something you have on the good for like when those workouts you really want something hard hitting. This is something you can have on the daily. So all in all, excellent, well-rounded pre-workout supplement from the boys at Insane Labz. It is available now at Spartansuppz.com and all Spartansuppz retail stores, $69.95. Free shipping online on any order over $100, and we do worldwide shipping starting at just $9.95. That wraps it up for this supplement review on this here Insane Labz #pre. If you like this video, please make sure to hit the like button down below. Drop a comment with your feedback or any questions you might have on this or any other products in store. And remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay up to date with all the latest content. Thank you again for watching. I'm Patrick from Spartansuppz.